Hi, I'm Helen Campbell, and we've been at Faith Bible since the beginning. So,
And I'm Jim Campbell, and yes, we were part of the original formation of Faith Bible Church.
Wow.
It was miraculous because we saw the need for a Bible teaching church. We had a pastor who was a great teacher, and we wanted to have the privilege of being able to use all that. So we saw the need to start a new work. But that's not easy, and we had no money in the bank. We had no place to meet, and we had no goods to, no chairs or anything. So we were starting from zero, and yet God provided. That was, you just kind of watch the progress along the way.
He has been growth group leader for years. He's team leading now with another guy, a couple of guys. And I've just been involved in mom life, which I appreciate a lot, getting to know all these young moms and seeing the needs that they have and how important it is to be there for them. And so, yeah, that's...
I think it's an important idea almost consistently from our beginning is that we needed to know the Word, and so that was prominent in teaching, and we need to be involved.
As older people, we're accepted. You're not put away someplace. And we decided when he retired that we're not quitting. And we encourage people who are retiring to stay and serve and keep going. Because there's nothing in the Bible that says you quit at a certain age. You just keep going. And he always has opportunities. And so we're just thankful to the Lord that we are given a chance to serve. So
our country has been for at least a decade, probably longer than that, viewing retirement age as a time to go have fun. Well, there's nothing wrong with fun, but that's not the purpose in life. And it's too bad many Christians have bought into that. And, I've put my years in, now it's my time. No, it's not,
Yeah. Hopefully you've learned a few things that you can share,
And I do think, I don't know if Helen agrees with me on this, but I do think in past times it was not uncommon for many people in a church to view the senior citizens as, okay, it's time for them to back off and make room for me, which is not biblical at all. There's no indication. In fact, I'm not even sure that it's universally held because much of the world lives in communities where they honor almost, my goodness, if you're the older one, you're just wonderful, Well, that's an exaggeration, but yeah, we're all in this together, and it should not be a separation. Unfortunately, one of the things that has happened in history of America is the rapid development of new areas of growth like this one. And when you have new areas, all the people tend to be young. And so they start churches there, and you don't have that balance of ages and ideas. So.
But I'm amazed at how many younger people do reach out. They'll find out, they think you know about something they'd like to know about or whatever, So then they do the reaching out, so that's good. We've have the opportunities, I'll put it that way, at our church. There are many opportunities. I have one really close young mom who we were doing gardening together. I mean, we got interested in talking about our gardening and so on, and it really developed into a friendship through that. And but she really reached out to me because of the gardening. So
typically, if you live to be fairly old, you'll begin to run out of some energy and maybe have some physical problems that limit you. It doesn't mean you're through. It probably means that you need to change. You no longer can do that particular thing, but that doesn't mean you can't do anything. And I think faith has opened the doors for that sort of idea better than any church we've been in. That it seems to be a kind of a purpose that you can provide a place and do something. And many churches, it's the expectation you've put your time in, take it easy.
I started taking the women in our block down there to our women's ministry Christmas desserts. So on the way home, one night, one of them said to me, you know, I've been a Catholic all my life and I don't know a thing about the Bible. Could we have a Bible study? I thought, oh, okay, yeah. And I thought she meant just the women. Well, then the husbands wanted to. So then we led an evening one, went through the stranger on the road to Emmaus, because it starts you in Genesis and goes right through to Jesus' resurrection. So that was a great thing. And so then I've stayed, but for that reason, we're staying in contact with them.
Yeah.
We've had them up here and everything. So we really believe that the Lord just pulled us through so many things. It was so obvious that he was working in this church to bring us to the place where we were biblically based. And I'm just very, very thankful to the Lord for what he did.